Hi, in this lesson we see how to analyze the demand gen campaigns. So let's go into the engine. So going here. So I have run a demand gen campaign for a couple of days similar to a display campaign to show you some real time data. So this is the demand gen campaign that I have run for a couple of days. You see here we have around 10,000 impressions, right? So the problem with the demand gen campaign is there is very little we can do for optimizations, right? So for the Pmax also there is very little, right? What we can do, we can do we can provide the proper signals while giving the audience signal. We can provide good assets, that is the images and videos. These are the little things that we can do for Pmax and demand gen campaigns. So let's go for the as we are in the demand gen campaign, let's see what are the placements, okay, when and where ads shown. So these appear in the YouTube channel, in the Discover and in the Gmail, right? So you see here these are the different places where it has appeared. So as I told you, we can do very less while when it comes to optimization for the demand gen campaign. So if you want, you can observe here. I select this 2000 key film in. So here I am going and excluding from the campaign. So we cannot exclude any of these channels here. Let's see, right? You see here it is saying like it has excluded, right? So I am refreshing it. Let's see whether the same placement will present or not. We have excluded it, it should go away, but it won't go away because we cannot exclude anything from the Performance Max campaign when it comes to placements. You see, it is as it is, right? So that is the problem with the demand gen campaign. So when we give the signals for the first time, we have to give them properly. Otherwise, these Google algorithms will be misled by the data that we have provided. So there is no content for demand gen campaign. We have discussed it, right? Because this demand gen campaign don't show ads on the websites. They show ads only on the Discover, Gmail and YouTube. So there is no content available. So only the audience signal. We have to work around, or we have to build the strategies with the audience signal only, right? So here you see for the campaigns. So I'm going into the campaign here, and or let's go for the audience signal. You can exclude some audiences, okay, but you cannot exclude the placements. So going into the signal and editing the signal, okay, edit audience and demand gen. So here you see, so I have told you we can exclude some audiences, right? Here you can exclude some remarketing audiences and some lookalike audiences. The strategy that we can build for demand gen campaign, you can create 3 to 4 or multiple ad groups, and in each ad group you can target the audiences. Let's say in one ad group you have targeted this custom segment audiences that you have created, right? And in one ad group you can create the remarketing audiences, that is the your website visitors and all those things. And in one ad group you can create a segment, or you can create, or you can target this lookalike audience segment, right? This lookalike audience segment is something which is available only for the demand gen campaign. It is not available for the other campaign types. So when you select this lookalike audience segment here, you need to give the audiences. You need to define the audience list here, right? So when you define the audience list, Google algorithms will try to bring a similar kind of audiences to you based on the audiences that you have provided here, right? So that this is how you have to create the lookalike audiences. So after you create the lookalike audiences, you can obviously come here and save this audience signal, right? So I hope you are understanding me. So when it comes to a strategy for demand gen, you can create or you can target these audiences in a single ad group. Again, I am telling you, let's say for one ad group you have targeted audience segment, and in the second ad group you have targeted this your data, that is the remarketing audiences, and in the third ad group you have targeted the lookalike audiences, and in the fourth ad group you have targeted this interest and detailed demographic audiences. So it is up to you how you have to build or how you want to build the strategies for the clients, for the business. But this is one strategy that works for everyone. So because here we will be having some control, so that we can exclude or we can add new audiences that are coming, right? So everything revolves around the audience signal when it comes to the demand gen. So the more proper audiences you give, the better it will perform, right? So this is a simple campaign strategy, but I'm telling you the demand gen campaign is very powerful and very helpful campaign type that is useful for the business to generate the leads or to generate the traffic to our website or to generate the conversions. Whatever the business goal that we are using, we can do it from the demand gen campaign, right? So I hope you have understood this lesson. We will meet in the next one.